Hello and welcome to our journey. Today, we embark on an extraordinary adventure that will take us back thousands of years to the very beginnings of human civilization. Today, we're traveling back in time to an era where the foundations of our modern world were laid. Our destination? The dawn of human civilization. We will traverse the landscapes where the first cities rose from the earth, where early humans began to organize themselves into complex societies. We will be exploring the places where people first came together to build cities and invent new ways of life. These ancient metropolises were the cradles of innovation, where agriculture, trade and governance took root. Imagine a world without cars or phones, a time when the wheel was a groundbreaking invention and boats were the primary means of long-distance travel. Imagine a time before writing, when stories were passed down through songs and spoken word. Oral traditions were the lifeblood of culture, preserving history and knowledge through generations. This is where we are headed, to the time of the oldest civilizations on Earth. From the fertile crescent of Mesopotamia to the majestic Nile Valley, we will uncover the mysteries of these ancient worlds. Get ready to explore the mighty pyramids of Egypt. These colossal structures, built as tombs for pharaohs, have stood the test of time and continue to awe and inspire. Prepare to be amazed by the bustling cities of the Indus Valley. Known for their advanced urban planning and impressive architecture, these cities were marvels of their time. We will uncover the secrets of ancient writing and marvel at the inventions that shaped our world. From cuneiform tablets to early tools, these artifacts tell the story of human ingenuity and progress. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an adventure. As we delve into the past, we will gain a deeper understanding of how our ancestors lived, worked and dreamed. Our journey through time is about to begin. Join us as we step back in time and explore the wonders of the ancient world. This is not just a trip through history, it's a voyage into the very essence of what it means to be human. Our first stop is Mesopotamia, a land nestled between two rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. This region, in what is now Iraq, is often called the Cradle of Civilization. This is where humans built some of the very first cities. One of the most important groups in Mesopotamia were the Sumerians. These clever people invented a form of writing called cuneiform. They used wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets to record everything from business deals to epic stories. Can you imagine writing on clay? The Sumerians also invented something we use every day, the wheel. This changed transportation forever. They also developed a sophisticated legal system. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest written law codes, comes from this time. It laid down rules for society and punishments for breaking them. Next, we travel to the land of the Pharaohs, ancient Egypt. This ancient civilization has fascinated historians and travelers alike for centuries. The grandeur of the pyramids, the mystery of the Sphinx, and the rich history that permeates every corner of this land make it a truly remarkable destination. The ancient Egyptians thrived along the Nile River, where they built a powerful and innovative civilization. The Nile was the lifeblood of Egypt, providing water, transportation and fertile soil for agriculture. It was along these banks that the Egyptians constructed their magnificent temples and monuments, leaving a legacy that still stands today. The ancient Egyptians were ruled by pharaohs, powerful kings who were considered to be gods on earth. These rulers were not only political leaders, but also religious figures, believed to be the intermediaries between the gods and the people. Their divine status was reflected in the grandiose monuments and temples built in their honor. One of the most famous pharaohs was King Menes, who united Upper and Lower Egypt, marking the beginning of Egyptian history as we know it. This unification was a significant event, leading to the establishment of the first dynasty and the creation of a centralized state that would endure for millennia. The Egyptians developed a writing system using hieroglyphics. This complex system of writing was used for religious texts, official inscriptions and monumental art. It allowed the Egyptians to record their history, beliefs and achievements in a way that has survived to this day. These were pictures that represented words or sounds. Each symbol had a specific meaning, and when combined, they could convey complex ideas and narratives. The ability to read and write hieroglyphics was a skill reserved for the elite, including priests and scribes. They wrote on papyrus, a type of paper made from a plant. Papyrus was a versatile material used not only for writing, but also for making boats, mats, and other everyday items. The process of making papyrus involved cutting the plant into thin strips, soaking them, and then pressing them together to form sheets. The Egyptians were also incredible engineers. Their architectural achievements, such as the construction of the pyramids, temples, and other monumental structures, demonstrate their advanced understanding of mathematics and engineering principles. Just look at the pyramids. These massive structures were built with such precision that they have stood the test of time for thousands of years. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for example, was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. These massive structures were tombs for the pharaohs. They were designed to protect the bodies of the deceased rulers and ensure their safe passage to the afterlife. The interiors of these tombs were filled with treasures, artifacts and inscriptions meant to guide and protect the pharaohs in the next world. Did you know that the Egyptians were skilled doctors? Their medical knowledge was advanced for their time, and they practiced a variety of treatments and surgical procedures. They believed that health was a balance of physical and spiritual well-being. They developed advanced medical practices, including setting bones and performing surgery. They also used a variety of medicinal plants and herbs to treat illnesses and injuries. Their medical texts, such as the Ebers Papyrus, provide detailed descriptions of their treatments and remedies. Their knowledge of the human body was truly impressive. They had a deep understanding of anatomy, which they gained through the practice of mummification. This process allowed them to study the human body in detail and develop techniques that would influence medical practices for centuries to come. Section 4, the Indus Valley, a civilization of mystery. Our journey continues eastward to the Indus Valley, located in present-day India and Pakistan. This civilization was enormous, even larger than Mesopotamia or ancient Egypt. The Indus people were masters of urban planning. Their cities, like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, had grid systems, sophisticated drainage, and even public baths. Imagine having indoor plumbing over 4,000 years ago. The Indus people also developed a writing system. However, unlike cuneiform or hieroglyphs, their script remains undeciphered. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved. We are still learning about their culture and beliefs. The people of the Indus Valley were also pioneers in agriculture. They were among the first to cultivate cotton and used it to weave cloth. Section 5. Ancient China, the dawn of a dynasty. Our next stop takes us to the Far East. Ancient China, a land of rich history and profound cultural heritage. This civilization, like many others, developed along a river, the Yellow River, also known as the Cradle of Chinese Civilization. The river's fertile plains provided the perfect environment for early settlers to thrive. One of the earliest dynasties in China was the Xia dynasty. Though shrouded in legend, the Xia dynasty is believed to have laid the foundation for Chinese civilization, with its rulers establishing the first forms of governance and social structure. They were followed by the Shang dynasty, known for their remarkable advancements in writing, bronze casting, and chariot making. The Shang dynasty's use of oracle bones for divination is one of the earliest forms of Chinese writing, providing invaluable insights into their society and beliefs. The ancient Chinese were skilled farmers, mastering techniques that allowed them to cultivate the land efficiently. They developed irrigation systems and farming tools that increased agricultural productivity. They grew crops like rice and millet, which became staples of their diet. Rice paddies and millet fields were meticulously maintained, ensuring a stable food supply for the growing population. They were also talented metalworkers, creating beautiful bronze vessels and weapons. The craftsmanship of these artifacts reflects the high level of skill and artistry achieved by ancient Chinese metalworkers. Did you know that the ancient Chinese invented silk? This luxurious fabric was highly prized and became a symbol of wealth and status. They discovered how to harvest the silk threads from silkworms and weave them into luxurious fabrics. The process of silk production, known as sericulture, was a closely guarded secret for centuries. This valuable trade good would later connect China to the rest of the world through the Silk Road. The Silk Road was not just a trade route, but a conduit for cultural exchange, spreading Chinese innovations and ideas far and wide. Beyond silk, the ancient Chinese were also known for their pottery and architecture. Their pottery, often intricately decorated, showcased their artistic talents, while their architectural achievements, such as the construction of palaces and temples, demonstrated their engineering prowess. The intellectual landscape of ancient China was equally impressive. Philosophers like Confucius and Laozi laid the groundwork for Chinese thought, influencing not only their own society, but also the world at large. In addition, ancient Chinese medicine, with its holistic approach and use of herbal remedies, has had a lasting impact on health practices around the globe. Music and the arts flourished as well, with ancient Chinese musical instruments and performances playing a significant role in their cultural and ceremonial life. The military strategies and formations developed by ancient Chinese warriors were advanced for their time, contributing to the defense and expansion of their territories. Their contributions to astronomy were also notable, with ancient Chinese astronomers creating detailed star maps and developing instruments to observe celestial phenomena. Calligraphy and literature were highly esteemed, with scholars dedicating their lives to mastering the art of writing and creating literary works that have endured through the ages. Festivals and celebrations were an integral part of ancient Chinese life, reflecting their deep connection to tradition and community. The legacy of ancient China continues to influence modern-day China and the world, with its rich history and cultural achievements serving as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of its people. Section 6. The Akkadian Empire, a Tapestry of Cultures. Our journey takes us back to Mesopotamia, where we encounter the Akkadian Empire. This vast empire, founded by Sargon the Great, was the first to unite the city-states of Mesopotamia under a single ruler. The Akkadian Empire stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. Sargon's conquests brought together people from different cultures and languages. This led to a blending of ideas and traditions. The Akkadians were skilled artists and craftsmen. They are known for their beautiful cylinder seals, small cylindrical objects carved with intricate designs. These seals were used to mark ownership and authenticate documents. The Akkadian Empire, although short-lived, left a lasting legacy. It paved the way for future empires and contributed to the rich cultural tapestry of Mesopotamia.